Now, 24 hours before the budget was presented to Parliament, TNA MP MA Sumanthiran criticised the 2019 budget. However, 24 hours after the budget was presented to Parliament, his rhetoric has changed drastically. Speaking to Lanka earlier, he said that the budget has transformed into a game where the income is inflated and expenses are portrayed to be less than what they really are. The MP said that this game has been going on for some time now and added that actual figures are not being revealed to the country or the general public. Sumanthiran concludes that based on the difference between reported data and the reality, he believes that the economic crisis Sri Lanka is facing is far worse than expected. TNA MP MA Sumanthiran's stance on the budget has watered down a mere 48 hours after his initial newspaper interview.
Our general reaction to the budget is positive in that we think this is a responsible budget given the constraints, the economic constraints that the government and the country is facing at present. We are thankful that a special fund called the Palmyra Fund has been established. This is something that we have been asking for a long time, and that war affected areas in the north and east, unfortunately we haven't had much cooperation. Yesterday we had a meeting, and I must say the attitude has changed. After we went public, the attitude has changed, and now they seem to be cooperating a little. The minister gives it in economic format, whilst the budget estimates are in an accounting format, and you can't compare the two easily. And eventually what is adopted is something totally different. And fourth, what is implemented invariably has nothing to do with either the budget estimates or what the Minister of Finance presents as budget proposals or the finalized figures, but it is something totally different. Actual money that is available for all of those fine proposals that you present is minimal. You don't even have half that money to actually implement. Our fear is that in implementation we won't even reach 20%. So we have several measures that the minister announced for which there is no provision in the Appropriation Act or even in the budget estimates. Now where is the money going to come from for those expenditures? It's going to come out of this discretionary budgetary provision that you're putting in. So that has to change to come and tell us what the implication of that proposal is. There is no rupees and cents given to several of the proposals that were made in the budget speech.
We are waiting to see the decision of the TNA, to see if the TNA is voting in favor of the government and why. What are their hidden motives? Because this budget proposal has nothing for the people of the North. During his tenure, as the leader of the opposition, he spoke for the people of the North. Centered around that voter base, we are waiting to see how the TNA will use their vote. The Prime Minister is saying various things. At one time, he provided chewing gum. At one time, he gave away bracelets. Now he has even started to give out underwear. Maybe he was joking when he made those remarks. I was considering that too. If I am getting 10 million rupees, even I would consider getting married.